Hello guys, hope you are doing well. In this tutorial you are going to learn about Laravel migration. In today's tutorial we will cover in these points. First we will see what is migration, then how to generate the migration, then what is the migration structure, what are the different methods are included in the migration structure, then how to run the migration. Then next point is how to roll back the migration. Then next we will see how to roll back and migrate using a single command. And at the last we will see how to drop all the tables and migrate it again. Let's start from the first. What is migration? Basically, Laravel migration is an essential feature in a Laravel framework that allows us to create a table in the database. Also, it allows us to modify and share the application database schema, or we can say we can perform the modifications on the table by adding a new column or deleting an existing column. This is exactly the migration. Then next is how to generate the migration. So migration generated with the help of an artisan command, and the new migration will be placed in the migration directory. Let me show you the directory in a project. So here is our project. I have already opened in a VS Code editor. Here you will see the database directory, and under the database directory you will see the migration directory. So these are the two files which are already created at the time of installation of our project. Create users table and password reset tables. So as like these files, we will create a new or fresh migration with the help of artisan command. But before that we need to create one database first. So let's configure with the database. So first create a fresh database. So just give this random name, that is Laravel view. Just click on a create button. Actually I am using the UI or admin panel for creating a database, but if you want to create the database with the help of SQL command, then you can use that SQL or MySQL command line. A database is created successfully. Let me show you the privileges of the database. So here you will see already there are 3 users are already default created in the database. So I am using just default user. If you want to create a new user, then you can create a new user by granting all the privileges to that user. So just use the default user, that is root user. So let's update the environment file to configure the project with the database. So here is the en.env file. Just update the database name, that is Laravel view, and the username is root, that is default root user, and password field keep it empty. So just save this file. The next is generating the migration, but first we will run or migrate already generated files first. So first we'll migrate this table, that is create users table and password reset table. So for running the migration, command is php artisan migrate. Just click enter. Here you will see both the tables are migrated successfully. Let me show you in the database. Just refresh this page. Here you will see both the tables are created, password reset and users table. So as like these tables, we will create a new or fresh migration. So for making the migration, command is php artisan make. For making the migration, make :migration and just give the migration file name or the table name. So I'm giving the name as an employee. So create employee table. So the syntax is simple: php artisan make :migration file name. So I'm giving the name as a create employee table. Just click enter. Here you will see migration is created successfully. Let me show you in a directory. So in the migration directory, you will see the create employee table file is generated. This is the migration file or migration structure. Our next point is migration structure. So let me explain you the migration structure. So we have created the migration class and it extends the migration. So every migration class contains two methods, up and down. Up method is used to add the new tables, columns and indexes into the database, while down method perform the reverse operation, which is performed by the up method. So let's say if you want to create a new table, then you will write the code in the up method, and just if you want to drop that table, then you will write the code in the down method. So just update the up method to add the new columns. So I'm updating here. I'm adding 3 more columns. First is first name. So we need to give the data type here, that is string, and our column name is first name. Next column is last name. Same data type for last name, that is string. And third column is city. I have added 3 more columns, that is first name, last name and city. And in the down method, we'll keep the same syntax as it is, because if you want to drop out this table, then it will execute the drop if exist command. Just save this file, and our next point is, so this is exactly the migration structure, and we have updated that migration structure as per our requirement. Next point is how to run the migration. For running the migration, command is, we have already executed that command, that is php artisan migrate. So we will use this same command to execute our single table, that is php artisan migrate our migration. It's executed successfully, and this employee table is created is successful in the database. So let's check the database. I'm refreshing this page. Here you will see employee table is created successfully. So these are the columns. First ID, that is auto incremented column. Next is the first name, last name, city, and fourth column is actually the timestamp here. So it will divide it into the 2 columns, that is created at and updated at. this is the migration structure, and our migration is executed successfully. Let's check the status of our migration. So for checking the status of the migration, same command, php artisan migrate :status, for checking the status of our migration. So our status is here. All three migrations are executed successfully. So the status is Y. The next is how to roll back the migration. So rollback artisan command is used to roll back the latest migration operation. This command the rollback the last batch of the migration, which may include some multiple files, migration files. So actually rolling back means we are dropping out the table from a database. So let's perform the rollback operation on the table. Also we can roll back the limited number of migration. So for that we'll use the step option. So let me show you how to use the step option first to roll back the particular migrations. So for that, command is php artisan migrate :rollback, and next we need to give the step here. So -- step, we need to specify here step number. So I want to back one step back. So I'm giving the number as a 1. So it will drop out one latest migration, that is employee table. So it will drop or remove the table from the database. Here you will see our rollback command is executed successfully. This table is drop out from our database. So let's check the database. So there is no any employee table is available in the database. So it is removed from the database. The next command is, let's check with only rollback without giving the step option. So rollback command will roll back all the migrations or batch of migration. Batch includes multiple files. So let's roll back the migration. Here you will see remaining two tables are drop out from the database, that is create password reset and users table. Both the tables are removed or drop out from our database. So let's check the database. So here you will see our database includes only one table, that is migration, that is default table. Remaining three tables are removed from the database. Also there is one more command to roll back all the applications migrations. So the command is php artisan migrate reset. So it will perform the same operation, but it will remove all the migrations which are included in the application database. So if you perform this migration or command, reset command, then it will give some warning because there is no any tables or remain in your database, so nothing to roll back. The next is how to roll back and migrate using a single command. So for rolling back the entire database or recreate it again, we'll use the single command for that. So the command is php artisan migrate :refresh So this refresh command will recreates the entire database, and it will migrate first and then recreate the database again. So for that we will use the refresh command. The next is how to drop out all the tables and migrate it again. So for dropping out all the tables and for performing the migration at the same time, the command is php artisan fresh migrate fresh. So fresh command will drop all the tables from a database and execute the migrate command at the same time. So this is the purpose of the fresh command, and this is all over about the Laravel migration. Thank you for watching this tutorial. We will see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye, take care, happy coding.